my personal opinions on what could help you or could be hurting you in online battles or building your team to begin with. I hear a lot of talk about strike back. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It's great. It really is. But don't limit yourself to certain characters because only 4 or 5 of them fucking are decent characters with strike back. I'll walk you through each one of those. Strike back is the one where you knock somebody away from you and then the character appears and knocks them back to you. Break guard, I believe is the guard assist. Cover fire is when all of these are only active when your friendship gauge is all the way up, by the way. Cover fire is when you throw your powered up shuriken and the other person throws theirs as well. Charge assist speaks for itself when you're gathering chakra, they help you gather it. Secret technique substitution, once again, it speaks for itself. If somebody goes to hit you with the ultimate technique or your ultimate jutsu, if you would, if he's open, you can switch to him and he'll take the ultimate jutsu for you. I have had instances of them activating when they're already done or so on and so forth, but I believe as long as they're either blue or they're complete, you're golden. I want to say there's more than what I've shown you. I want to say Bright Guard is the one that they help you attack. So if you're pressing circle and you switch and you keep pressing circle, both the characters will continue to attack, and Charge Guard is the one that assists the guard. Dash Cut, I find it very effective. You get into those awkward chakra dash battles and somebody keeps overpowering you because you're short on range or they're much faster than you. The dash cut is the one that when you do the dash clash, he'll hop in the middle, block them, and you'll have a few seconds to think about what you're either going to do or immediately attack, knowing what you're going to do. I want to say that's all the basics of those. On to actually picking your characters. I strongly suggest picking people with some form of team. You want to have at least one ultimate jutsu collaboration or team ultimate jutsu with any team that you pick. Just personal opinion on that, but usually in the previous games when an ultimate jutsu or a team ultimate existed, you would get benefits from the other characters. So they would you'd be able to use them more often, switch to them more often, or you see what I'm getting at. So teams with high refill of their friendship meter can be a huge difference. You can keep switching characters and using different jutsus. I see a lot of people using the 2-man teams. It's applicable, it really is, because the refresh for the friend gauge, it just fills up faster and your supports refresh faster. So a lot of people like to pick their main character, whoever they like the best, then throw a hold character in. Like, when I say hold, I mean Hidan. I'll just go ahead and point them all out to you right now. Naruto's not bad for the, not the Rasengan, Demon Shadow Shuriken or whatever. It's a pretty decent hold. I think most of the Negis, the 8 trigram speaks for itself. It's a pretty decent hold. Maru for one. Very circular in one area, attacks a lot, keep you in spot for a little while. Hanabi, probably one of the best just secondary support characters for the simple fact that her attack will hit you multiple times, and when it's done hitting you, it'll leave you in a fucking staggered state. So it's not like it just hits you, then you're golden. Because that's what happens with most other hold jutsus, like Negis. If for some reason his 8 trigrams knocks you out of it, you're good to move around. Nabi's isn't necessarily like that. The last hit will stagger you, so if you're stuck in it, you're stuck in it. Great hold character. Choji's decent. For a hold character anyway, he's a great support. Not only does he have an aerial jutsu, but it hits multiple times, and like I said, on the ground it'll hold him in place for a little while, so give you some time to either catch him with an ultimate jutsu or figure out what you're gonna do next. Lee, obviously, with his leaf combo. Hits multiple times, keeps you in the same roundabout area, if you see what I'm saying. So by this point, I'm sure you're getting what I'm throwing down. Karen, great hold character. Her spray attack hits like fucking 15 or 20 times, and it'll hold them there for fucking ever. I think I touched base on most of the good hold characters. But we'll move on to your main character selection. Be it as you can switch your characters in the game now, as of this game. There's not a whole lot of merit to who you pick as the first one. So if you're trying to build a team and you want to have a team ultimate, and you just have to have this fucking character on there. Say if it's one of the characters that has absolutely no other team ultimate jutsus, per se. We'll go with Danzo. He's great. No one has fucking team ultimate with him. He's a great character, but there's almost nowhere you can throw him in. So for Danzo, I would pick a 2-man team, get the team bonus, then pick him as the last. If you pick the 2-man team with a team ultimate, it doesn't matter who your third person is. So if I pick an easy team is always Naruto, Sasuke. You see, I still have the fucking team ultimate no matter who I'm really picking, right? So like I said, we'll throw Danzo in there. But that's only in the case that you would just have to use the one character that you're not going to get a team bonus with, you know what I mean? But for full team builds, I strongly suggest a hold character, a dash cut, and a strike back. And if you weren't following me earlier on the hold characters, you want somebody that hits multiple times and keeps somebody in the same general area so you can prep for more attacks. You can also go for, instead of team ultimate jutsus, you can try just something as simple as really good people that work well together doing one thing. Throwing 3 strike back characters in it sounds ridiculous, but you fucking knock them back, they get strike back, you switch characters, you knock them again, and if you have 3 of them, it can be pretty much an infinite supply of knockbacks. Secret technique substitution. It's never a bad idea. If you have 2 of them on your team, and somebody hits you with 2 fucking guard breaks, fuck them. They're out of guard breaks. So as you see what I'm getting at, certain characters will have more of an impact. Say like Sasuke, he already has an overpowered fucking throw with his fucking shadow clone or his fucking fire shuriken, whatever the fuck they are. But you combine him with 2 other cover fires, say, I'll try and actually think of a decent one right here. Really no cover fires with big shuriken. I'm gonna pick Sasuke. Sai has a decent powered up throw, but I wouldn't choose him in particular. I'd probably go with, just for a brutal fucking, once you get your friendship gauge up and you just want to fucking toss shit at him, like that would be your thing to do with this team. Obviously Tamari, any of the throwers would be a decent combo, but I would suggest personally to pick another character like Obito, who also has a fast cone-shaped throw. So between the 3 of them, if you did the one throw, you'd have Shikamaru's fucking explosive tag in the middle, Sasuke's fire up front, then Obito's wood stuff all around the 2 of those. So it'd be a really hard impact fucking one throw. You'd probably fucking do a decent amount of damage if you actually connected with it. But picking how you want to build your team on top of what you want your team to be able to do is a huge part of picking your team to begin with. I strongly suggest picking at least one character you just like. So I don't want you fucking playing the game and being like, why am I even fucking using this guy? I don't like this guy at all. But try and build something that'll be versatile, if you know what I'm saying. I think the whole interaction through whether jutsus work together, who you're gonna pick as your main character, for this team in particular, Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Obito. Sasuke should be the first one because he has the most jutsus to pick from. Shikamaru, you're gonna have fucking Shadow Stitch, and maybe one other Shadow Jutsu. Obito, he has a Fireball or a fucking the Wood Throw. The Wood Throw and the Fireball, they're just as good as each other. The Fireball goes a little bit farther, the Wood thing does a little bit more damage. But you would pick Sasuke as your beginning because he has Chidori, Onyx Chidori, Fireball, fucking Great Fireball, all that stupid shit, you see what I mean? So this gives you a whole nother list of possibilities for your team to be doing something. Onyx Chidori, it has a charge up jutsu, so it has 2 jutsus instead of 1 jutsu and an ultimate jutsu, which I love characters like that. His Fireball, if you charge it up, it'll split into the 2 fire Dragon Balls, or 2 fired, you know what I mean. The fact that he has 2 ultimate jutsus is also a big bonus, because just simply switching, the fact that people see him with the Rinnegan and they know he's probably going to have Onyx Chidori, you switch it to Fireball and Inferno style Susanoo Flame and just make a point of not showing your ultimate jutsu for a while, you can catch somebody slipping. I always strongly suggest whoever has the most variations be your lead character, not necessarily the character you're best with. You can always throw the character you're best with in as a team and instantly fucking switch to him, so there's no problem there. Or you can do the free jutsu and switch to him so you have a jutsu flying at him and you're at your main character. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm about to start up a regular online stream, get some player battles in. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helped you out more than anything.